Hello, 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 it's Kathy Bedell at MyStableSpot.com. Coming to you with Tuesday Night Cards and Bingo. How are you tonight? I'm going to shuffle my cards and wait for everybody to come in. And make sure we have them all so that you know I'm not cheating. I wouldn't cheat. Let's see, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 22, 4, 5, 9, 15, 16, 20, 21, 23, 24, 12. Wow, my cards are dirty. I think I'm going to have to buy new cards. These are pretty gross. I don't even eat when I do this. 13, 19, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are all there. Oh my goodness, look at everybody that's on here. Hi Sue, how are you? Fun weekend. Linda, how you doing? Kay? Good evening, Mary. Mary, I feel like I don't get to see you much on Tuesday Night Bingo anymore. Hi, Corinne. How you doing? Brenda, did you have a fun weekend? I had so much fun. I loved the retreat. Hey, Deb, how are ya? I keep saying to Joelle and Larry, the best thing about the retreat is that we limit the numbers, and it makes it really relaxing. Hey, Kathy. Nancy, how are you? Susan, we have everybody on here tonight. Hey, Jonna, how you doing? Jonna, some nice things were being said about you this past weekend. I love hearing that. Oh my, so it was really a good weekend. Did you all have a good weekend? Hello, North Carolina, how are you, Connie? Hey, Lynn, I'm sorry I missed your call today. My phone doesn't ring in my house, but I did see you leave a message, but I haven't listened to it yet. I will, and I will get back to you tomorrow. So busy, Mary. You had a crazy busy one. Sheila, how are you? Hey, Karen. Everybody applaud Karen. Karen's my new part-time. She's going to help me cut card kits. She's not going to work near as hard as Joelle, at least not yet, right, Karen? So thank you, Karen, for helping me out. Sue, how are you? Sue. Oh, thank you. Yes, it was so much fun. Carol, how are you? Missing you. I hope you're recovering. We all missed you. We all said it. Hi, Lisa. Pumpkin Patch. Yay, that's so fun. Terry, we missed you this weekend. Hope all is well. Hey, Roberta, how you doing? Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm glad. Did you see my note today, Jonna? We realized this weekend that one card was missing a layer, so I sent them to everybody today. So I hang on to that one card. That's the one with the 2 squirrels. I left a note on Facebook today, so you should get it in the next day or 2. But anyway, I'm glad you're happy with it. All right. Connie, how are you? Are you getting a frost too? You got the soybeans in. I do have to go pick a few things. I still have cabbage and Brussels sprouts out there. Hi, Janine. How are you? Janine, it's early for you, right? You're driving with your hubby to get a sofa. Exciting. So it must be like 4 o'clock there, 4 something. Yeah, Terry. Well, don't miss another one, okay? I missed you. Chilly in Iowa. Let's see. Oh, Karen, I don't know. I think you're selling yourself short. Hey, Justine. I hope you had a good time at the coast today. Leslie, Justine, are your friends with you? Sheila, how are you tonight? With the Nancys. Justine has a couple of her friends from the Midwest visiting her. One is a demo. Very exciting. Hi, Shirley. Shirley, I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, Marsha? How are ya? 6 p.m. there, Connie. It's dinner time. Get that dinner on the table. Are you getting a frost tonight, Connie? Well, I think we're getting one tomorrow night. Betty, so glad you joined us this weekend. Thank you. Susan, good to see ya. Glad you're all here. All right, well, while we're waiting for a few more people to jump on, I'm going to grab a sip of water. We're going to start with our first card. So, I was struggling with what to do this week, partly because I was exhausted and I couldn't decide. So I decided, instead of a stamp set, hi Angela, I decided instead of a stamp set, oh my, what did I do with it? Hold on. So my first play, I totally overlooked this. Karen Halterman, good to see you. My first play with this. Karen, are you getting a frost tonight? I think we're getting it tomorrow night. Rain for the weekend. We're going to get rain tomorrow, and the Northeast really needs it. Some of the rivers are dry up here. All right, my first play with this was, I overlooked it. I didn't put it in my pre-order. I don't know, didn't really appeal to me. I don't know why. And I don't know. I spotted it at some point online when I was going through online. And so I played with it for my October Christmas Club. Let me see if I can find that, which is here. I'll show you. So this is the October Christmas Club. You make 2 of each card. Whoops, upside down. This would have made a good sympathy card. We used it as a wedding card, 4 p.m. in Oregon. Oh, geez, I thought you were alone. Ooh, almost frost. Hey, Kelly, thanks for being here. Summer to fall, winter all in one day. Isn't that the truth? Happy birthday, Connie. Oh, Kathy, you just ordered it too. Connie. Oh, Angela. Angela, you had a birthday too. Wow, lots of birthdays. Connie, 65. You're a baby. Happy birthday. I hope it was a great day. So my first play with it was with these 2 cards here. I used this paper, which is this paper. Let me show you. If you haven't really seen it or paid attention to it, he didn't give you any farm equipment. You know, there's a saying in the Northeast, I don't know if you have this out in farm country, Connie, that you should never give your wife an appliance for Christmas or birthdays. That's bad news. I don't know. Hey, Maria, how are you? Kathy, how are you? Look at you guys, were all there this weekend. That was fun. Fun. Okay, so this paper, this is Christmas Club. Look at this. Is this piece here, right? And then the back is this great plaid. And what I did was I cut this, so I cut it at 4 inches. I used this piece here, and then I took this piece, I flipped it over, and I used it for the mitts on the card, the Christmas Club card, the mitts. So this is really fun paper, and you know what? It would make great tags. So the great thing is, too, you get 8 pieces in this pack. For Christmas Club, you're getting a whole pack of this. Now this, I struggled with this a little bit, but I like what I came up with in the end. We're going to use this sheet tonight. So like I said, you get 8 of each. This was a breeze to use. And then you get this kind of, oops, that's the pattern on the back. Can you see that? It's kind of a light crumb cake. And then we have this. I like this. It's not a traditional star. It's kind of like a Bethlehem star. Love this. I know you all saw that with the gingerbread man. And then I'm going to leave these out while I am crafting so that I can show you what I used. You get 2 of that sheet and 2 of that sheet. Okay, it has a lot of great punch-outs and whatnot. So let's start with our first card. Our first card was the easiest one for me to use. If I can find all my pieces. Oh my. Hey Lynn, how are you? Oh, that's all right. You know what? I'm usually late, and so now we haven't played bingo at all. We're just getting going on the first card. I had to make sure I hit all 25 of my bingo cards. Where was I going with this? You know what? I'm missing a layer. I'm missing... Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. We have crumb cake. 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. We have... Real red. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And I have this beautiful piece of DSP. This is... I'm sorry. The real red is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. This will all be on the blog in the morning. The DSP is 4 by 5 1/4. That's going to go there. This is my white piece for the inside. So let's start putting the card front together. This makes the quickest, easiest Christmas cards. And I know a lot of people are using it. You could do a lot of things with it. You could make nothing but tags if that's what you really wanted to do. Honest to goodness. We're going to put this on our card front. And then, to make it a little extra special, I have 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of real red. And this piece of real red is 5 1/4 by 1 inch. You know, I should have added the DSP to it first, but that's okay. I don't know why. In my head, the DSP should have gone on first. And this is the trimmed off piece. Oops, I want to show you the piece that we're using. So the card front is this. And see these dots? That's what we're using here. And we are going to put that. I need a new blade on my cutter. And I have all kinds of frayed edges here. There we go. I'll put this in here. I'm a little slow tonight. Thinking a little backwards. Okay, and then this is going inside our card. Plop, plop, plop. Like that. And now the front. So this piece is from here. And this is from the Traditional Labels dies. I'll pull these out because we're going to use these a few times tonight. I'm going to use this one, the piece that looks like a ribbon. But this is just that little banner piece. And I know typically a lot of people would have it hang down. But I'm going to just trim, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of an inch off of this. Like that. And I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive here. Now, I've already stamped it Merry Christmas. This Merry Christmas, whoops, is from the Jolly Holly stamp set. Now, I know a lot of you purchased this with the first Christmas club that I did, so that's why I decided to use this set. So there is a Merry and a Christmas. They're real small, and I put them both on the same block. Can you see that? Like that. And so that is where I got that Merry Christmas. And I'm just gonna make it so you can see the whole banner end. Maybe the line might point up with the edge. Now, I know that looks odd, but it won't when we're done, you'll see. And I didn't even use dimensionals on this card. Sometimes it's nice to have a flat card. And I'm going to put this right here. Like that. Oops, let's get that straight. And then we're going to add this, which comes from right here. It's a little die cut. And we're going to cover in that gap just a little bit. Like that. How cute is that? Now these are the delightful decorative dots. This is real red. Can't use the green because this whole pack is garden green and this is shaded spruce. But look at just one simple dot. Isn't that cute? Here's my prototype card I did earlier. Oh, it doesn't even have a dot on it though. So there you go. I'll get these measurements up on the blog for you so that if you have the paper or you want the paper, you can order it. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. All right, I'm going to move these to the side till we do our next card. Hopefully they don't all come popping out because they're just little pop-outs. Who wants to play some bingo? Bingo, bingo. Yes, nice, easy card. Sometimes with the holidays, you just need nice and easy, right? At least I do. I don't know if I even sent cards last year, honestly. All right. Let's see. We are going to play for, I have several different extra kits from old Stamp Club by mail. So that's what we're playing for. All right. So let's do, this is the first one. And these packs make 2 each, and you will get 4 packs. So you get a total of 8 cards if you win. Okay? And it is designed so that you can really use any greeting. Everything else is in the kit. All the gems, all the strings, everything's in the kit for you. Okay, who wants to play? Who wants to play? All right, now let me remind you, if you've never played, I think most of you guys have, but if you haven't, I just got some adhesive on my thing here. If you've never played, my connection is terrible. So if you have a winning hand, you win. So I will throw down the cards. If the first number is 5 and you get a 5, type in B. If you have a second number, type in BI all the way until you get a bingo. And let me remind you that everybody's connections are different. So if you see someone say bingo, but you have a bingo, hey, Janine, how are you? If you see someone say bingo and you have a bingo, please still let us know. And guys, if I miss someone, please speak up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. All right. 6, 12, 11. You saw me. I shuffled. 2. So now, don't worry about the B. It's only the number that you're worried about, okay? Whoops. I had my card deck upside down. 5, 22, 23. Boy, I don't shuffle very good, do I? 17, 3, 13, 14, and 4. I'm going to leave it there for a minute. We'll see how we do. Let's see. All right. The first person I see is Susan Frazier. She's on the board with a B. Sue Callahan, Pat Ferreira, Mary. So we have 6, 12, 11, 2, 5, 22, 23, 17, 3, 13, 14, and 4. Someone asked me this weekend why I don't charge for this. Because I know a lot of demos play for a fee. And you know why? Wow, Linda, look at you, Linda. You know why I don't charge? Shirley's up there too. Because, quite honestly, I started this during COVID just to have something fun for us all to do, to spend a night together. And I don't know, it's fun. I like the little community we've built. And if I start charging, I might not get to see you all on a regular basis. And I just think it's sometimes it's fun to just have something fun. So that's why I do this. All right, I'm getting all my numbers out. Ooh, we have a lot of... Oh, Jonna! Congratulations! All right, we're going to see who else is on this board. Somebody speak up if they see someone other than Jonna. I'm going to check her numbers while I'm looking away. If you see someone else, let me know. Oh, wait, Jonna, you're not a bingo. You B-I-N-G? I thought you were B-I-N-G-O. Let's see, 11, 5... 12, 13, oh yeah, no 25. Okay, close but no cigar. Keep going, guys. Oh, Terry, you're really close too. Here we go. Is that it? We've come to an end. All right, I'm going to throw down another line. You ready? 10. Yes. Yes, I definitely would send packets if I were going to do it, but I just like getting together for fun. I guess I could do, if you really wanted packets, we could do something like a minimal charge or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about that in the new year. But the bingo's still free. Oh, actually, you know what? You can purchase the card kits after if you want, instead of paying ahead of time. How about that? That's all right, Johnny. Sometimes it's exciting. It's okay. All right. Oh, we are really slowing down. Hey, Kathy, you're on the board. Woohoo! All right, I'm going to put down another one. Here we go. Good luck, good luck. 8. 8. Can you all see these numbers? I don't know why I'm so squishy tonight. Usually I get 5 across. But we're kind of cramped here tonight for some reason. So we'll put another one down. 24. 24. Yeah, bingo is fun, and it is good when it is for fun. You guys are also good to me. I like giving back a little bit. All right. This is the part where I should start singing bingo. Usually that makes someone win. Sing it with me now. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. Hey, Deb, aren't you the one that never wins? Congratulations. All right, guys. I'm going to check Deb's numbers. If you see someone else, let me know. 268, 8, 6, and 2, 17 and 23. 23 and 17. Congratulations. Yay. Congratulations, Deb. All right, I'm going to put those card kits with your name on them, and I will get them out the door tomorrow. So fun, so fun. If anybody else has a bingo, make sure you let me know. Everybody's connections are different. That's very exciting. Congratulations, Deb. Connie, I saw someone say Connie. Does that mean Connie has bingo? Hold on. Sheila says Connie. Did I miss Connie? Connie, you have bingo too. Connie York, let's check you out. Well, let me put Deb's name here. And where's Connie York here? Let's check her out. Thank you for pointing her out. Whoever did that. Who did that? Okay, let's see. Connie, oh, Sheila, thank you for pointing that out. Let's see. Connie. Connie, can you believe I have a couple Connies here? I know I wrote you down, Connie. I saw you on here. There you are. 2, 5, 12, 17, 24. 24. 17, 5, 12, and 2. Woohoo! Yay! Connie York, you're going to get a set too. Congratulations. All right, let's go on to our next card. Wanna? Here you go. Mary Buteau, you have bingo? Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Mary Buteau. Mary Buteau. Deb called bingo before me. I had it with 8. Well, let's see, Mary. Everybody wins. You know that. We don't slate anybody. Everybody's internet's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 6, 4, 8, and Mary Buteau. Wow. This is a lucky night. A lucky night here at the spot. Congratulations. Anybody else before I pick them all up? Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, I think we have everybody. 3 of you. Yay. Yay, yay. Congratulations, you guys. Awesome. Awesome. I think we have everybody. Let's see. I think that's just about everybody won, right? No, I'm just kidding. All right. All right, let's go on to our second card. And then we'll see how many, what are they called? kits we can give away. Okay? Congratulations, you guys. That's awesome. I love it, love it, love it. All right, my next card. Bum, 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 bum. This is full of a little more sophistication, a little more fun. All right. Let's take these back out. Now remember this, you get 2 sheets of these in a pack. So I'm kind of being careful here. I have a thick white card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored it 4 1/4. I have 2 pieces of real red, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, 1 piece of white, 4 by 5 1/4, 1 piece of DSP, 4 by 5 1/4, and then we have some other pieces here we'll talk about after. So let's start putting these together. These are going to get mounted together. This one is the card front. I was thinking the real red ribbon would look so nice with this paper, and I haven't used it yet, so make sure you come back Thursday and Friday. So this is going to go on the card front. This one's going to go on the inside. So I'm going to layer this up. These cards are simple to make, but they have lots of layers, so that makes them a little extra special. Make sure you come back Thursday and Friday. I'll have 2 cards each day for a total of 7 cards this week. Now let's stamp the inside on this one. I'm going to go back to Jolly Holly, wishing you and yours all the best. I love that. I love, 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 love that. Where's my little block? Oh my. Oh my, making a mess over here. My red ink pad. And I am going to hold my card horizontal. So I'm going to put this way. Upside down. Let's try this again. So my words are on my block crooked, but that's okay. I'm going to line my words up with the top of my card here and then pull it straight down. That's how I get it straight. And sometimes you get your fingerprint on it. Shh, don't tell anybody. I have a way to fix that. Wait till you see. All right, let's put this on the inside of our card, otherwise known as our card base. I am making a mess out of these cards tonight. I'm half asleep from the weekend. I am not going to lie. I am ready. I need a new cutter blade desperately. I am very ready for the cool fall weather. It's been a little too warm here for my liking. So I have this piece, which comes from up here on this sheet. It's not too late for Christmas Club, Karen. The registrations are linked right to this post. They're open for like until roughly the 18th or the 20th of the month. So I'm going to show you, this is my test card, and I put it here in the corner. But because I have a big fingerprint here, I'm going to, well, that looks really dumb there, doesn't it? Maybe I could do it like that. I want to cover up my, maybe I'll do it like that. I want to cover up my thumbprint. I do think I like it better over here, but I don't want to get blamed for the theft when someone has my thumbprint on their card. Okay, now I'm going to put my card front on my card front. Let's put this here. Like that. All right, now I have this banner punch out from here. And again, I'm not doing any dimensionals. Our third card I did, but I'm not on this. I don't know why. Just keeping it simple. I love the little banner. I'm going to take this little piece of holly, which is from there, and I'm going to tuck it right in here. Like that. And then I die cut this beautiful word joy out of these are the holly dies, and it has this word joy. Goes with this stamp set. And I'm just going to add that with a little... You know what, Karen? It's all in the paper. The paper is so pretty. It's such a traditional looking Christmas theme, this pack of paper. I love it. Okay, and we are just going to take the die cut word joy and put it on the red here, like that. And now, I did leave my prototype plain, but if you order the kit, I am going to send a few gold flower accents. So the traditional sequins are out of stock online. Have you seen them? They're really beautiful. I don't think I even have any. Oh, I do have a few over here. These ones, they're so pretty, and these would go beautiful on this card, but they're out of stock, so I hesitate to use them in case I don't have enough. So I thought, you know what? Let's pull out the flower accents, because I think the little ones would be okay on this. I'm massacring my package here. Ah! All right, let's see here. I think we could add these little ones, and they would make cute little bling. Let's see. The struggle is real. Where to put them. So you will get them in your kit should you order, but I'm not going to put them on this card just so you can see the difference, and then you can decide whether you want to add them or not. I actually think I like it plain, personally. I just like that's a little simpler and the joy kind of stands out, but you do you. How about that? All right, let's put that one there. That's our second card for tonight. Let's play another round of bingo. All right, I'm going to move these again. I wish my desk were big enough I could just leave them. All right, this time I have a bucket of extra kits. This time, how about we play for the tractor, the beautiful hello, I love that card, the popsicles, because everybody needs a popsicle, and then I just love this card. And again, they're all designed to be super easy. Any greeting will do. That's what we're going to play for, okay? Again, 2 of each card, you get 8 card kits. Use the DSP swag thing. You talking about the big piece or the little piece inside? The little piece inside, maybe? All right. Thank you, Kay, Corinne, Sue. Hey, Mary Hobbit, how are you? Oh, it is, Mary. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But you can hang around and watch the cards. This was our first card. This was our second card. How's the weather out in California? Hopefully you're doing well. You and hubby. Okay, here we go. Let's play again. We gave away so many prizes the first time. Hey, Debbie, how are ya? We've only played one round. I do have your numbers from earlier. We're glad you came. Oh, the big piece. Yeah. So I thought about actually hanging some of these smaller ornaments from that piece. But in the end, I decided not to, as you can tell. Hey, Christina, how are you? Can you show us the new stamp set? Oh, of course I can. Have you guys not seen it? All right, so you guys are going to get the inside look. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to turn it on its side. This is, I get these at the Container Store. They're very popular in the Northeast. They are, well, let's see, I think they have, there's a couple wheels on the front, so they roll. They have a hook here, right there. And they divide into 4, but you can pop out the compartments. This is a whole bunch of stamp set and dies in here. This measurement, if you want to take a screenshot, right there, that's the measurement of this. I was thinking, oh, that's great, Mary. So these dies and stamp sets seem to fit perfectly in these. You can buy them in different, see how they come in different formations. I started buying these because we could put the cut card kits in them, as you can see here, when they're all cut, and then I can stack them. They will stack one on top of the other. They kind of lock into place. So these are fitting in here really nice, and I can stack one on top of the other if I need to. So let me show you. Let me give you a sneak peek. Let's pick one here. So I know we all love the binding on the old stamp sets. I know we all love to see the words and the pictures on the binding. I'm the biggest offender of loving this. It was a little sad to hear that this was going away. But when I found out that they fit these containers, I went, okay, this is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Breathe. So this is one of the new stamp sets that's coming in November. Cake Day. This is the stamp. This is the die. And I like that it shows you what dies are in here. We never had that. So if you were missing a die, sometimes you wouldn't even know. Did you purchase the envelopes? I did not. I don't know if I will, Kelly. To be honest with you, I don't keep a lot of stamp sets when they're not current. Because I wouldn't have any room. Because eventually I usually purchase them all and there'd be no place. So I do have, in fact, you know what, guys? I'm going to take you out of my holder so you might get a little seasick here. But we're talking about it. Oops. We're talking about it, so let's just talk about it. So I keep a few stamp sets here on the corner of my desk that I'm working with, a few. Then I have these bins that I keep the cut cards in. And then this is the way I always stored my stamp sets. And I actually, when I saw last Thursday that they got rid of a lot of stamp sets, I actually pulled a whole bunch. So this is all I have right now that's current. These I got from Target a lot of years ago. These were not expensive, and I actually think that maybe they were closet organizers like for shoes. And I know a lot of my local girls have looked for them since. I haven't been able to find them, but they were, those sequins are available, Marcia. Oh, okay. Nice tip. Maybe we'll change the sequins on that. Maybe I'll use them on another card. Thank you for that heads up. So I am, as you can see down the bottom, I have some empty things that I just put some bins in temporarily so that dust wouldn't collect in there. The new cases will not fit in here. Let me grab one. I'm going to make you a little seasick here. Let me show you. These are not going to fit in what you have now, most likely. That is the fact of the matter. Here's my other little fix. These are the milk crates. You can buy them at like a Home Depot or Hobby Lobby. I actually think they're cheaper at Home Depot. And these are just dollar store buckets. This is currently how I store dies if they're not with the stamp set, like the more just generic shapes. But I think I will start storing stamps like this. Stamps and dies together like this, and then I'll have to thumb through. I typically do alphabetical. So, I don't know. Kind of to be determined. I'm going to put you back on the jack here, so hang in there. Hold on. Okay. So, let me show you. These are almost the same size as the other cases. Let's see. Yeah. What I imagine is that when you have something bigger, it will fit in this size more nicely. I will be honest, I may be likely to actually pair my stamps and dies in the same envelope. So there's all those dies. So now these dies are really filling out this entire envelope, which is nice because you know how sometimes there's two sheets back to back. I'm going to have to look to see if the magnetic strips, if I can get ones that are a little longer. But these would definitely all fit in one. So I'd probably do it like this so that I could see my stamps and my dies. This would all fit in one if you wanted it to, like that. And then I'd have my dies on one side, and that would be my stamp set on the other. I'm not really sure. I'll have to keep you updated, but that's the rundown. Then you'd have an extra one if you want to turn them all over. Let's see. Yes, Linda, I am a Lagerberger fan. I have lots and lots of them everywhere in my house. I use them all the time. I have several in this room, actually. That's why I made a copy of the dies and slipped it into the envelope package. Oh, with the other ones. Interesting, with the old setup. Okay. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what you guys do. Send me pictures. So, Karen Green, I know she's on here. Karen, maybe at some point, if you know how to, you can add a photo in the comments of what your husband did. He came to the live hoopla this weekend. If not, I'll have her send it to me in vent covers and cut the size you need. I've heard, Jonna, that those are much less expensive. I have heard that. And I actually know someone else that took a whole door frame and covered it like a door, and she hung it on the wall, and she put vent covers. It was like a paneled door, and in the panels she filled it with vent covers, and she kept her dies all on the wall, on a door, kind of, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's an expensive collection, isn't it, Kelly? I can't help it, though. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was late to the party for those baskets, too. I don't know, they were around 20 years by the time I found them. Okay, so that's that. I don't know if I helped you or not. Oh, I was starting to say, Karen, if you can't add it to the comments, maybe you can text it to me. I know you had a picture you showed me. You know what else? Her husband made, I want to say it's almost like a magazine rack. Picture a magazine rack. The vent covers are a little flimsy. These are actually a little thinner than the old packages too, but I actually like that because I always struggle with this. I leave mine open. I drive Joelle crazy. She always puts hers in. I'm like, sorry, I don't do that. These are a little thinner, but you can get a lot of stamp sets in here. Just to give you an example, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. This is 19 sleeves, mostly bundles. That's what I have in here. So that's 19 right there. That's pretty good. That's, I don't know, maybe 3 inches. So if you're a collector, it will help. I'll tell you that. All right. Are we doing a card? We're doing bingo. We're doing a bingo, right? So I started to say Karen's husband made something for the new, he reached out to me. He wanted to make her something as a surprise. And it is almost like a magazine rack, the way he set it up. Like there's like little slats. Remember at Grandma's house, they always had, or you go in a doctor's office even, so there's like a flat back like this, and then there's slats like this. And the little pockets kind of sit in there. And it can be hung on a wall. This is a terrible look. But from the front, it's like 3 sections. So he figured out how wide this was. And this is all just slats. So he, like this, all here. And it hangs on the wall. She's a very lucky girl. I told Paul, that's her husband, if he wanted to start making them, I would pitch them. I don't think he's going to take me up on that. Former stamps to new packaging. So there is, I don't think the wood ones, but there is definitely enough room for the red rubber or the photopolymer. I mean, watch, if I were to take this stamp set, that's basically what's in the kit now. And if we pulled this out like this, let me grab that empty envelope I had. You could put that right in here if you wanted them all to be the same. I would just crease that right up and put that in there. So Stampin' Up! Is selling these envelopes. You may, this is a little bit bulky. You may want to just trim this off a little bit, but honestly, I would just squeeze it hard and it's in there. Obviously, it doesn't fit exactly the same, but there you go. Okay, I will post it after bingo, guys. I'll just make like a Facebook post about it so you all can see it. And maybe you can look for something in a store or something that would be similar. I would check like a Hobby Lobby, and I would look for, Karen, would you say maybe like a magazine rack, maybe look for something? All I can think of is when you go in the doctor's offices and they have those racks with all those little pamphlets. That's in my head what I think of when I see what he's made. Only he did it on a much bigger version for a lot more envelopes, but that's what I would look for. All right, let's play another round of bingo, huh? Okay, good luck. Remember, please speak up. Is this our second or third round? This is our second round, isn't it? Is this only our second round? I did a card, we played a round, I did another card. Well, yeah, it's only our second round. We still have 2 more rounds to go. Yay. All right, well, we're revisiting this class. 2 of each. So you get a total of 8 cards. This is what we're playing for. Too much coughing here. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck. 10, 14, 6, 5. Can you see that with that light? 9, 1, 3, 2, because it's our second round. I did hear you, Angela. Thank you. 4, 20, 22. Look at that, all blue, and now we get into the reds. 23, 17. We're going to stop there and see where we're at. So we have 10, 14, 6, 5, 9, 1, 3, 2, 12, 4, 20, 22, 23, 17. Good luck, everybody. Man, we got way off track with that conversation about those, didn't we? Oh, man. All right, keep playing. While you're playing, let me show you this month's Stamp Club by Mail that I also have linked here. Oh. We were playing for these ones. This round is these ones. We'll play the other ones after. A little scatterbrain. See, say squirrel and I'm looking the wrong way. Ooh, look at all you guys at BING. Okay, this is Stamp Club by month. You'll make 2 of each of these. Everything comes die cut and ready to go. I love this card. Maria's on the board, Lynn. There we go. $30. Get you 8 kits plus about 20. What comes with this? Oh, $24 worth of product. You get a package of glue dots, a package of mini dimensionals, a Tombow glue, and a dimensional with 8 card kits. What a steal for $30. All right. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Hey, KB. KB, aren't you the lucky one this week? Woohoo. All right. Anybody else? If anybody else has it, let me know. Speak up. Speak up, speak up. KB. Hey, Karen Ross. I don't think I saw you yet. How are you? All right, so far we have KB. Yay, KB. Yay, KB. Congratulations. So exciting. So we're playing for this one, KB. Popsicles and hello and the tractor, and I love this card. Congratulations. Oh, let's check Alicia. Alicia, let's see here. Where are you? If there's anybody else when I'm looking down, make sure you let me know. One, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. 12 and 14. 12 and 14. Yay! Congratulations, you too. So, Alicia, I am not sure that I have your address, so make sure you send me a private message later after. Congratulations. Betty Gibson, I see Kathy. So does that mean who else has bingo? Let me go back. Alicia has it. KB has it. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. Well, we have Alicia and KB for these kits. And like I said, just Alicia, I'm not sure that I have your address. So shoot me a private message for that, or an email or a text, whatever works for you. Works for me. Congratulations. Yay. Nice job, ladies. All right, had to wait with all that stamp case talk, but boy, that was a quick game, wasn't it? Congratulations. All right, last card. Let's do our last card. Let's just mix these up a bit. I think this last one is my favorite. I'm not going to heat emboss tonight, but I do have a heat embossed tag for this. So let's see here. All right, I have a piece of gold. I need a piece of gold. And I have the star from the little pack of 3 punches. We're going to use the star. Now I have to say, let me show you a disclaimer. I was out of them, so I couldn't use them, but I think I would like this better if you were going to make this at home. If I could find my Christmas Club cards, I would show you. If you were to make this at home, I would recommend, see these little stars? It's a little pack of sequins, and I think it would go better for this card that I'm doing. However, I don't have any, so we're going with the punch. It's just significantly bigger. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now again, it's a little plainer, so I've kind of sweetened up the inside a little bit. Oh, and I don't even have measurements written down for this. Well, I think I can remember. This is thick white. 8.5. You're welcome, KB. Thanks for playing. By 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is garden green. I have 2 pieces that are cut 1, 2, 3 1/4 inches. Well, wordy. I'm missing my DSP piece. So we're going to have to cut a piece of DS. Oh, no, it's hiding. I see it. So we have this piece of DSP from the pack. You could put it this way. I just think it's a little busy for what we're going to do. So we're going to hide that beautiful pattern. I can't believe we're going to hide that beautiful pattern. This is 5 1/4 by 3. And I'm putting it on garden green. That is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. We're making a little panel. And we are going to pop that right on this card front. Right down the center. Oops, let me move it over just a little bit if I can. Don't rip on me now. There we go. Okay. Now I have another piece of white and a piece of green. So this white is just like the DSP, 3 by 5 1/4, and another piece of green, 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And again, these will be on the blog for you tomorrow. So this is an unusual way to have your inside be, but I just didn't want it so plain. At Christmas, the white is just so plain. So we're going to put this on the inside too, like that. Okay. These are the die cuts from the Holly Jolly dies. It's these two pieces. I've done the small one in white, the bigger one in garden green. We are going to mount those. They have a cute little stitching around the edge. If you can see that. Both of them do. We're just going to adhere those like that. Now let me bring my punch outs back over so you can see. I have this tree right here that I am going to put on this. I didn't get them quite lined up, but that's okay. And I have 3 little packages. They come from right here, here, and here. Okay, and we are I'm actually going to use the white glue for these. I'm going to just kind of stack them at the bottom of the tree. Super simple, super cute. Oh, it's a little crooked. Straighten him out. And this little doobie here. Maybe can pull this down just a little bit. Like this, and then we'll pull this one down so it's sitting on top. There we go. Okay, and we'll add our last package right here. We'll have it kind of lined up beside it. How cute is that? Okay, we're going to use our dimensionals. The only dimensionals we've used all night. As odd as that is. And we're going to pop this right up here. I'm going to kind of put it towards the top. And again, I do think if you had the sequins, they would be cuter. But this star will certainly do. Let's see here. I'm going to just put a dab of glue up the top. I'm going to make a big bold statement. Right there. Like that. Isn't that cute? Okay. I have my Season's Greetings. This is actually coming from a different stamp set. This is the Traditional Labels dies. That's the ribbon we're using. And this is the Traditional Labels. So 'Tis the Season, Sending Love and Joy, Season's Greetings, Merry and Bright, just for you. To from, Merry Christmas to you. So you could do Merry, Sending, Happy, Cheer, to you, Wishes. It's got a lot of good little sentiments to it. So, Sending, Wishes, Happy, Cheer. It's cute. And I am looking for so I have my white crafting. I pre-embossed this one, heat embossed that, but I didn't want to emboss tonight. So I'm going to show you with the white crafting so you can see the difference. Like that. Oh, I didn't get a very good stick there. You can get better concentration than that. I think my pad's a little dry. But you gotta let this dry when you do that because it takes a little while. But like I said, I do have the heat emboss. And if you didn't have these gratings, let me tell you a little secret. If you have pre-bought, look at how cute is that just down the bottom. If you had pre-bought this earlier in the year with this Merry Christmas, you could do a very small Merry and a very small Christmas here and just kind of pitch them at angles and they would fit in this tag. I should have done one to show you. And then this little holly cluster comes from up here. And we're just going to add that inside because it's Christmas and we just want it to be a little extra special. Like that. How cute is that? Fast, fun, and pretty. This is my first card I made out of my prototype card. So there we go. And again, I did not use the Holly Jolly. I used the traditional labels, dies, and stamp set. And I just dropped them all over the floor. One of those nights. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. There you have it. Oh, you can't even see that one. I'll put that there for now. All right. Last game, ladies. Last game. And I just heard that these are in stock. So maybe I will pick up some of these to put on here now that I know these are in stock. Because I do think I'd like these glimmery ones better. Even the red would be cute. All right. There we go. What do you like better? 1, 2, or 3? Tell me your favorite one. You like the bigger star. Isn't that interesting? Let me compare it to this one here. So this is my Christmas club. And that's my Stamp Club by Mail. There's the difference. All right. Good luck, ladies. Last game. So now we are playing for, we'll go back to these. 2 of each. You make 8 card kits total. Okay? Here we go. Ooh, everybody seems to like 3. Tied. Karen likes 1. That is a pretty one, isn't it? All right. This is just so when you're a little kid, that just brings back the memories. All right. Everybody's all over the place. Well, you'll have to see what I do with the rest. There's 4 more cards to come in this series. Here we go. Good luck. I think I have to move these because I don't know that I can fit them. 22. 23. 10. 2. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. That 2 is, there we go. Maybe that's better. 5. 8. 11. 13. 3 and 2. 1. A lot of people like the ornaments too. 1 and 3. Interesting. Oh. The joy. Huh. 18, 21, 7, 25, 15, 16. Can you see them all? This is the question of the day. I feel like I'm getting a glare right here in this corner. Okay. 22, 23, 10, 2, 5, 8, 11, 13, 18, 21, 7, 25, 15, 16. B-I-N-G-O. Angela's there. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Big O is her name. Ooh, Pat. Angela, congratulations. Anybody else? Keep looking, guys. I'm going to check numbers. And if you have bingo, please speak up. Don't be shy. Congratulations. Angela, let's see. 2, 8, 10. 2, 10, 8. 13 and 21. 21 and 13. Congratulations. Karen, you were so close. Karen, you were so close. What's it called to order? Hold on 1 second and I will tell you. Congratulations, Angela. Oh, Karen, you have one too. Congratulations. Okay, I'm going to check your numbers. Karen, I don't know that I have your address. So if you have one, please message me your address. So 5825, there's 25, 8 and 5, 15 and 18. Congratulations. I think you do the second chance after someone wins. Continue calling one at a time until you get another. You think I should do a second chance? You missing one number, Jonna? Oh, man. All right, so we have Karen Ross and Angela Blanchett. Congratulations. You'll both get a copy of that. Karen, like I said, I don't think I have your address, so just send that to me, message me, text me, whatever. Congratulations. You had beginner's luck, Karen. Very nice. Awesome, girls. Awesome, awesome. Very excited. Wow, we gave away 7 kits tonight, girls. Yay, so excited. Thank you, thank you. All right, here are these. But before you go, someone was asking about the little stars. And I'm going to see, they're a sequin. Let me see if I can find it in my catalog here, okay? They are a little teeny sequin. I don't know if they're an online exclusive or if they are... I may have to look it up when I get off the phone and post it on Facebook. They're little gold sequins. They have little circles and they have little stars. And they're in like one of those little round tins. Not tins, but the little round plastic thing. They must be an online exclusive, so come back in a few minutes and check the Facebook post. I will find it online and I will post it. Someone was asking about these little stars, okay? Like I said, they're non-adhesive little sequins. They come with little round ones. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Thanks for asking about the new packaging. We went on that trip tonight. And I will see you guys. I won't see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. But I'll see you Thursday for 2 cards. Thursday and Friday, 2 cards each. All right, you guys. Have a great night. And as always, thanks for playing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of my little crew. I'll see you Thursday. Bye.